Guess what we're going to talk about today?
Oh, I'm excited.
So we're going to talk today about Pez. So I did a little research and I found out that Pez is actually from Austria. And Pez was like this alternative to smoking. It was only a mint and it was only one flavor, one color, for many years in the 1920s and 1930s. And actually the word Pez is actually short for Pfefferminz. And Pfefferminz is actually German for peppermint. So it was a little peppermint candy, and then eventually in 1948 they started making little dispensers, for candy. And you can see I've got a selection here of fine candy. I'm going to take the Evil Emperor right here.
Oh, and, evil.
That's right. So the Evil Emperor.
And now the greatest free offer ever. 2 free gifts. The Coco Martian Pez Space Trooper and a Pez Candy Refill. Yours absolutely free when you buy Coco Marsh.
And then in 1952, Pez came to America. And when Pez came to America, they started to use it to attract the kids. Thus, they put little heads on it. And the first Pez was actually Popeye.
It was Popeye.
It was Popeye. Really kind of, I'll put a picture on the screen here.
Were the Pez spinach flavored?
That would be interesting. So I'm sure you could eat it and, beef up and be just like Popeye. But they actually had, in 1991, they had the first Pez convention. So more Pez's have been produced over the years like crazy to where, some people treat it like this hobby that they have collecting these things. And so now there are conventions every year in certain places. I think the first one was in Ohio, is the one I remember, 1991. I didn't go or anything like that, but I remember because it's on my notes right here, which is amazing. So that's right. The other thing is that in 2004, I remember taking my boys to a place called Easton, Pennsylvania, where they had this enormous Pez museum.
Oh,
and it was so awesome. So we were living
in Pennsylvania.
Yeah, we were living in Virginia at the time, and it's like there's U.S. history, and then there's Pez. It's just sort of and this
Smarty
place
flavored candies.
That's right, and there's a ton of them. It was awesome. I mean, it was.
Wow.
There was definitely a religion, I guess you could say.
I wouldn't mind going to see that place.
Yeah. What was weird was while we were there, I could smell crayon, and across the street was the crayolafactory. So Easton, Pennsylvania, it's cool. It's a cool place to go. And so because you'd have Pez, of course the Pez one isn't there anymore, but now the building that was the Pez Museum is now a school of rock.
Oh,
and so,
no way.
Yeah, it totally is. So
that's so cool.
Yeah, it's pretty wild.
So what's some of your favorite Pez collection?
Well, you can see right here, this is probably my favorite right here. I'm going to showcase that. This is the Star Trek collection, and this is actually limited because this only has, I think, only 250,000 of these were made, which means there's probably plenty to go find, obviously, but I'm sure you can find some on eBay. I think I've seen them on eBay, so it's not too hard to find. But this one we might be putting up soon, and on our eBay place. This one's really fun. Check this baby out. This is The Office. So you see that, and you see you've got Dwight.
I can hear the theme song.
I know.
Playing right now.
And then there's Dwight and Michael and Jim and Pam right there. So this is a fun.
You got them all. Wow.
Yeah, this is a fun one. I don't think I've even opened it. And there's Pez candy in it. So
Whoa.
Right there, right behind him. So those guys got that. You've lived when you've become a Pez head.
Indeed.
You know that
It used to be the bobbleheads, and now it's a Pez head.
Now it's a Pez head. So it's really kind of fun. And then something from the movie Solo, just a small one, just Han Solo and Chewbacca. And it's from the current movie Solo, which I actually really liked. I really liked Solo. A lot of people didn't like it for some reason. I thought it was amazing. I thought it was way better than those other ones, but we won't get into that. Anyway, and then here's the giant boy.
Whoa.
Here's Darth Vader. So
Holy
I've never even put this one together. I've never even bothered opening
Does they
it.
have the small Pez candies
Well,
for it?
they're there, so I've never really seen what the head looks like, when you open it, just because I'm trying to keep it in its package, but I've never actually opened it, but it's really kind of, they've got some that are pretty big. You guys have any cool Pez stories, or if you have any Pez's that you remember having, I'd love to see them. They would be really cool. And honestly, Pez, it's a fun candy. It's not my favorite candy, but the heads are awesome.